No, it was 12. Was it 13? So it's just me. Once again, me making the difference. Yeah, so it was 12. Nah, both Mercedes are here. No, you gotta wait for the grid to be set. These are all getting reprimands. Yeah, Ryan's ready. Oh, come on, I don't want to be your scapegoat, mate. Thank you. Naturally. Naturally. It's not letting me do anything. Oh, because I was spectating, it's a little different, Yes. Sitting down. 20 seconds until the session starts. Alright, and here we go. The start of the formation lap. We'll go through qualifying. We've got Mitchell Hayward in the Alfa Romeo starting off the pole, followed by Kurt Dunn, who was favourite to win the race yesterday, who made a mistake going down into the hairpin onto the back straight and ultimately threw away what would have been his first win since the Season 10 Austrian Grand Prix. We've got Trent Fuller, Season 1 veteran, in third, followed by Fletcher Sermon in the Mercedes, ahead of his teammate Steve Shadlow. We've got Luke Smith in the Red Bull, followed by Harry Ryan in the Racing Point, who had a fantastic debut yesterday, scoring 8 points, and will ultimately be starting from the front end of the grid again today. Oscar Spendley in the Haas, Shannon Mortlock 10th in the Red Bull, Oscar Grant in the second Alfa Romeo. Second place in the championship currently sits Ryan Lowe. He'll be starting from 11th place, and he'll be looking to close down the 74-point lead in the championship, with Brandon Tanti on the brink of potentially becoming the first three-time world champion other than myself. Mitchell Collin, Season 3 world champion, and then absentees today, myself, Brian Cruz, Arthur Chisenga, and Wayne Hames. Nah, he's not here. He is, but he's not here. I'm writing him off. Now, if I was a betting man, I would say that Mr. Mitchell Haywood is going to stuff it up. But I gotta get my my heads-up display track map on. Data. I would say if Kurt can get through turn 1, he should, in theory, run away with it. Here we go. One, two, three, 4, 5 lights. And it's lights out and away we go. And Mitchell Haywood's had a very decent start holding on to P1 on the run into turn 1. We've got a massive lunge there by the Ferrari. Mitchell's all over the place. Kurt Dunn's managed to hold on to second place, but it looks like he's got front wing damage, with the Luke Smith in the Red Bull leading the way from effectively nowhere. As Shannon Mortlock picks up a 5-second penalty for corner cutting, gaining 1 position. Austin Smedley in 3rd place. Big gains here from the mid-pack as Mitchell Haywood drops down to 5th. So 5 places gained by Luke Smith and Austin Smedley off the start. That was a very impressive start there. Does appear Kurt does have all of his wing elements. I'd say no, you hit the back of Kurt's car pretty hard. Nah, you're missing your left front end plate. Yeah. Luke Smith with the fastest lap there to get us underway for lap 2. Ryan Lowe up into 7th for McLaren after impressive overtake there of Steve Shadlow. Steve is looking to get that place back as he takes liberties of the track limits there. Shannon Mortlock's looking to make the overtake on the Mercedes as he makes contact with the monkey seat of the Mercedes, and Steve Shadlow is down into 9th, but is under attack from Harry Ryan in the Racing Point. And Harry Ryan looks to get both of them as there's contact with the Mercedes, as Steve Shadlow's in the fence in second to last position with no front wing. He was lucky to not lose his wheel there. No damage on the Racing Point at this stage for Harry Ryan, as he sends it on Trent Fuller. Trent makes it easy, leaves the gap open for him. There's a nice little battle here between championship leader Brandon Tanti and rising star Shannon Mortlock. Now you got to be able to race through the difficulties, mate. So Oscar moves up into 4th place, gaining 6 places on the first 3 laps of this race, as the Mercedes of Steve Shadlow pulls into the pits, replace that front wing. and he will be fitting on the medium compound tyres. While Brian Cruz brings up the rear in P13. On the hard compound tyres, he's pitted. He must have had some contact early on. Ryan's looking to overtake Fletcher and Mitchell Haywood. Fletcher moves. There's contact. Fletcher got boxed in there by the McLaren of Ryan Lowe. I think Mitchell Haywood should be looking to replace that front wing at some point. As he makes contact with the back of the championship challenger. Send him! Apologies for my biased decision there. 3-second time penalty for Trent Fuller as Ryan Lowe makes the overtake on Fletcher Sermon in the run into turn 1. Moving Ryan into 6 places gained at the start of the race. Medium compound tyres there for Shannon Mortlock. Championship leader Brandon Tanti makes the overtake on Mitchell Haywood and Fletcher Sermon. Oh, mate, beautiful. Doesn't matter, you got overtaken. Fletcher picks up another 3-second time penalty. And there's cars absolutely everywhere as Harry Ryan in the Racing Point looks to make his way past Mitchell Haywood as Mitchell Haywood makes some contact with Brandon Tanti. Send him! Little track extension there as Harry Ryan has spun at the penultimate corner, peels into the pits. As Brandon Tanti moves into 6th place, closes down and looks to close down on the back of Ryan. So as it stands, Ryan will be getting a handful of points to keep this Season 11 championship alive. But it would definitely need to progress further up the grid if he's going to make some inroads into Brandon Tanti's championship aspirations. Oh yeah. Austin Smedley sitting in 3rd place could potentially be the first ever Haas driver to finish on the podium at the Circuit of Americas. Circuit of the Americas, mate. You jumped the gun. Oscar's catching the back of Austin. Very close. He takes a little more curb than he probably would have liked. The hairpin. Luke Smith is leading for Red Bull. Kurt Dunn, 2.7 seconds behind. Austin Smedley in 3rd, 6.3, and Oscar 6.6, Ryan Lowe 9.8, Brandon Tanti 12.6 seconds off the lead. As Oscar moves up into third place podium position. Penalty there for Mitchell Haywood. Fletcher's all over the back of Mitchell Haywood. Yeah. Fletcher, that Mercedes power, cruises on by. Haywood looks for the crisscross. Absolutely butchers his exit. Then misses a gear. With two-time world champion Brian Cruz on the back of this little train here, though on the hard compound tyre. He'll be looking to get to the end. Can't afford any silly mistakes and damage. Meanwhile, the gap at the front has closed, with Kurt Dunn closing within 2 seconds of Luke in the Red Bull. So Luke, Kurt, Oscar, Austin, Ryan, Brandon and Trent have yet to make their first pit stop in this race. Harry Ryan on the hard compound tyre for Racing Point. Mitchell Haywood with a brand new front wing. I'm sure he'll be looking to break that soon. On the back of Brian Cruz, who'll be looking to get past Fletcher Sermon. Yes, and you have it. Kurt Dunn down to 1.3 seconds. If you want to take it as payback, it's been well received. Kurt Dunn, 1.3 seconds. Gap is closing on the mediums, which is interesting. So he'll be able to run longer in this race with Luke on the softs. Should be expected to pit soon. Ryan Lowe, 4th. Brandon Tanti, 5th. Six tenths between the leaders now. Kurt Dunn will be looking to make a move. Be interesting to see if there's any tensions between these two after they're coming together at Monza. Kurt pulls out for the overtake. Luke leaves him space, but he'll be looking to come back at him. Front wing, 100 grand. Sure. Kurt's leading the race. No, he stayed out. He's now a second behind. Oscar's in the pits. Kurt's on mediums. No, Luke's on softs. He was on softs. His tyres are gone. His tyres are gone. Harry. Yeah, formerly Prince Harry. But we just call him Harry now. Yep, just Harry. He'd be like Brazilian where they've only got the one name. Penalty there for Mitchell Hayward. Oscar and Austin are having a little go. Oh, he's hit him. Oscar's bump. Yeah, Austin has bump and run on the Alfa Romeo. Takes the position. Very naughty, but I'll take it. Both are pitted, both on medium tyres. Luke's in the pits, comes out on medium tyres. He'll be looking to stretch those to the end of the race now for sure. Brandon Tanti is now on the back of Ryan Lowe. Ryan has found himself in the middle of a Ferrari sandwich. Flashback to Monza. It'd be beautiful if these two come together. Just silently. Ryan and Brandon. Whoa. Both drivers take an absolute snack of track limits. Send him, Brandon. So the top three have yet to pit, and Trent Fuller has yet to pit. Gaining, gaining. Brandon is clearly the faster car here, but they're holding each other up, which works in Kurt's favour. Though he is yet to stop. And at this point, he will come out behind Luke. Harry Ryan up into 8th. But Luke picks up a penalty and the fastest lap. Oh, Brandon had a little moment there and picked up a penalty. Oops. Broke traction in the middle of the S's. They do something. Here we go, here we go. Is he going to send it? Ryan defends. And they both pull it up. Brandon takes to the runoff area. It washes out a little bit. Some understeer there. And for now, Ryan holds on to this championship battle. Beautifully defended by Ryan into turn 1. We're gonna have him. He's past him. And Brandon Tanti moves ahead of Ryan. Ryan comes back. Looks like there's a bit of contact there. Ryan Lowe back ahead of Brandon Tanti. Bloody good battle out front. Here we go, it's gearing up again, out of the hairpin. DRS open on the Ferrari. Storms past the McLaren. Ryan looking for the crisscross. Yeah, Brandon's got him. He's pulled away. Yes. Steve Shadlow picking up a penalty. Luke's only 6 seconds behind Ryan and that. And they're yet to stop. The leaders are yet to stop. Well, they'll be going softs to the end. Yeah. Oh, bloody Austin absolutely destroyed his gearbox on the downshifts. Far out. Send him. That's a negative. And that's the risk of, you know, doing what you're doing. Yeah. Hey, you did well in the sprint race. Riding on board with race leader Kurt Dunn. Oh, there's contact between Ryan and Brandon. They've swapped places again. He's having another go. There's been a position change. Ryan's into the pits. There's contact between Austin and Oscar in the third sector. Still together, yeah. Ryan's in the pits. Kurt's in the pits. So Kurt and Ryan have both pitted, come out on softs. Kurt's massively ahead of Ryan, naturally. Kurt's come out in third. So he'll be position... He'll be second. Once Brandon pits, he'll be second, 7 seconds behind Luke. He's got 10 laps to make it. Yeah, 10 laps. Luke's on 7 lap. He's on 7 lap old mediums, Luke. Ryan's picked up a penalty coming out of the pit lane. This is where it could all fall apart here for Ryan if he's not careful. So Ryan's cleared Oscar. Ah, they're useless. Yeah. Brandon's in the pits, race leader in the pits. Surely, maybe even behind Austin. They're all coming onto the front straight now. It's gonna be close. Yeah, they got him. Or maybe not. Oh, don't pinch him. It's close. Brandon's behind Austin in 6th. But Austin's on 11 lap old mediums. And then Oscar's on 9 lap old mediums. But it's traffic that he didn't want. He should have pitted the lap beforehand. He's two-time champion, mate. He should have worked it out. Bold statement. You should get him down the back straight here, though. He's got him. Moves up ahead of the Haas. Wow. Meanwhile, Kurt's taken 4 seconds out of Luke's lead. I mean, 2 laps. Fastest lap, 1:34.8. Oscar's in the pits. Surely going soft to the end. Five seconds ahead. Yeah, but Fletcher's on 15 lap old mediums. Huh? 14 laps. So the 2 cars in front will pit. Send him, Shannon, send him. Fastest lap for Brandon Tanti. Send him. Whoa! Another penalty there for but Mitchell nearly almost sent himself. Two seconds between Kurt and Luke. Well, this is going to get juicy. And Trent's ahead of them. So Trent's getting blue flags. Trent's run off the track. He's got the blue flags. He's let Luke through. Is he going to let Kurt through though? He's let Kurt through. 2 seconds. 6 laps to go. Fair play by Trent there. Oh, he's picked up a penalty. Three-second time penalty for KD. "16 lap hards." 16 lap hards, and then ahead of him you got Brian Cruz on 20 lap hards. Yeah. Yeah, you got a couple. Stay out. Yeah. You should get Fletcher on penalties. Yeah. 17 lap old mediums, his tyres will be done. Penalty for Austin and Haas. Oh. Meanwhile, Ryan and Brandon are third and fourth. Looking for the change down the back straight. Both get DRS thanks to Trent Fuller. His blue flags. And it's going to be close. Makes me sweaty. Harry Ryan picks up a penalty. Yeah, he's got 2, I think. Oh, Kurt's right on the back of Luke now, half a second. And then there's half a second between Ryan and Brandon. They're swapping and changing. Luke's picked up a penalty. Ryan squeezed Brandon a little. Gap's opened up a bit. Squeezed him on the run into the S's. Kurt's in DRS zone. Assuming Luke is using all of his battery to stay ahead. But he's on 13 lap mediums. 4 laps to go. Bears. Luke's defending into turn 1. Kurt's going to try and go around the outside. There's the crisscross. Don't squeeze him. Oh, it's close. It's going to be an almighty effort by Kurt to get past Luke, I think. Unless Luke's tyres drop off massively. Or he makes a mistake. Brian's picked up a penalty. Kurt had a look. I don't think he will now, 3 laps, but he's 20 lap old mediums. I think very close here between the leaders. The battle for first and second and the battle for third and fourth pretty tight. Ryan's still on the podium at this point. Kurt's gone for the lunge. Oh, there's contact. Luke's been bumped wide. Kurt's taken the lead. Monza! Brandon's looking to line up Ryan. Luke's all over the back of Kurt. He's going to try and come back. Oh, he sent it! He's run deep. Kurt's gone for the crisscross. Fuck, sweaty. I'm not even driving. Luke's got the lead again. He had DRS. Two laps to go. Brandon's gone ahead of Ryan. Oh, Ryan's back ahead. Bloody beautiful. So Ryan's back ahead. Luke's back ahead. Ferrari's struggling here in America. I don't know. Kurt's run wide. 3/10 between the first and second. We start the second to last lap. Brandon will be looking for the send. Ryan covers. Oh man, I don't know which battle to watch. Kurt's dropped back a bit. Brandon's got DRS. Chooses to not take the bus lane. He's ahead of Ryan as they come into this little bus lane's good. Kurt's picked up a penalty. Harry's off the track. Battle's on the last lap. 22 lap hards. I think Luke's comfortable. I think Luke's won it. The focus now turns towards Ryan, if he's going to have a lunge, or he will lose points. Nah, too far back. Oh, Ryan's made a mistake. He's nearly dumped it coming onto that back straight. It'd be an almighty effort to get it from here. Oh, when he sent it from absolute nowhere. Ryan and Brandon have swapped places again. Ryan's in third. Second to last. Goes for the crisscross. Brandon spun it! He spun it at the last corner! Ah, shattered. Harry Ryan's out of the race. Austin Smedley brings up 6th place for Haas. And it's P7 for Renault. Oh, Kurt won the race. I don't know. I was too busy watching Brandon spin. It was 3/10. So I think they've both had penalties. So much to watch. What was that race? Honestly. The win from Kurt, McLaren and Red Bull. What a race. Kurt's G'd up, mate. Look at him. Bah! Wow.